Hey guys, how's it going? Hope all is well with you. It's Dave here, and welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, before we get into the next episode of Doki Doki, guys, and also before we discuss the last episode, which I don't even know where to begin with. That was so messed up. Poor Sayuri. Jeez. And I'd imagine more's to come involving Natsuki, Yuri, and maybe Monica, but I think we're suspicious of Monica. I think Monica has something to do with this, but let's not get into any sort of discussions about that. We need to learn more before we can do anything like that, guys. But I was just going to show you on the screen here. This is the Doki Doki Literature Club's game folder on Steam. On the computer just now. What I noticed is, like, I wasn't paying too much attention to it during the episode, but when we saw Sayuri hanging around, shall we say, in her room, oh, that's a bad joke. But anyway, it showed it as the way the game's been going. Obviously, it's taking a kind of a dark turn in terms of glitches and really random stuff. It looked as if they displayed an error or an exception has occurred while Sayuri was in the background. Well, while Sayuri was on screen hanging. That said an exception occurred, but it also came up with a file address, which I believe is in this game folder, which has been added because of us making progress in the story. And so I've noticed a few things here, and I thought, let's show them to you guys. So there's a few things that have happened with the game files. So, Can You Hear Me is in the game file, which I believe this is one of the poems by one of the girls, but I'm not sure which one it was. I think it might have been a Yuri poem, but I'm not 100%. There's a devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in the skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay, now I did say that suggests Yuri, that poem, but actually now that I've read it out loud, I think it's Monica. Especially this line here, all I did was untie the knot, as in all she did was kind of start untangling the knot that is their problems. I think that's what it's a metaphor to, it's a reference to. Tangled mess is already present in every single one of them, suggesting all the girls, and she chooses not to blame herself for her actions, so she doesn't feel guilty about possibly causing the deaths of these people. But I don't know, but I have a feeling Monica has some role in what's happening to the rest of the club so far. Starving them of motivation and desire, that sounds like Sayuri losing her sunshine, as you could say. And opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Damn, I guess that might be something we'll find out in relation to either Natsuki or Yuri. Sounds quite dark though. But there's that. There is also a PNG file here. Oh, okay, well, it's a drawing of Sayuri hanging around. I don't know who drew this. I could take a guess, but wow. Okay, that's a little disturbing. Right, so Can You Hear Me? I'm just trying to remember where that information. Okay, so there's random stuff going on here. I'm just trying to see if I can find where this reference was. I may have to go back into the game just to check where it is. Ah, Right, there is something here, guys. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Whoa. I don't know. Is this... It would really be easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. Hate them. Is this Monica? This must be Monica. She wants us to hate the rest of the girls. She just wants it to be herself with us. Just the Monica. I think. Anything else? Also, if we go into the characters folder here, notice anything, guys? There's only 3 girl characters registered. Sayuri's file is gone, and I think that pretty much happened. Apologies, I didn't do that as soon as Sayuri was killed, or died. But you can see it on the screen now. Sayuri's character file is gone at the moment, and I guess if anything happens to either of these 3 girls, we should come back and see if their file's gone. And then we'll know for sure that it's because we lost them in the game. So I just wanted to show you guys those things. But also, when I was reviewing footage and also when I was prepping for the next episode, I noticed a few things different about the opening screen to Doki Doki. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what has changed. So, with this, on that turn, it didn't do it, it wasn't different. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and out of the game. It's going to be kind of a couple of jump cuts, but I'm going to try and open and close the game a couple of times so you can see the differences. And there's one of them. Okay. And I'm just going to keep going to show you the different ones. So, okay guys, I think those are the only changes to the front screen that we have at the moment. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump to where we left off and get on with the next episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club. So we're continuing where we left off from the last game, for the last episode. So just to show you that brief snippet or intro, just to show you what the hell changes from the game files. From how we progress in this game. So, we're continuing from where we left off with talking to Natsuki again about manga. So much happened in the last episode, you're probably better just watching it, but main points are Sayuri died, and we found her because she couldn't take her control of her feelings or whatever, but we certainly need to find out what Monica's conversation with Sayuri was like, if there is a chance we can find that out. Because I think she had something to do with her going to that conclusion. So there is that, and now we've kind of started a new game in near the end of the last episode, where we're going through the club, through the story again, but a few things have changed. The game has got a lot more darker, especially with its random glitches, which is really quite a little bit scary when it just randomly happens, but also interesting to say the least. And I've noticed that whenever Sayuri's name is mentioned during the text in the main story, it's a whole jumbo jargon, and she's been wiped, as it showed on the main screen. I'm sure I've got a screenshot there for you earlier on, that her character has been wiped and it's been replaced by snippets of Natsuki, Yuri and Monica, because all 3 of them are still around. So, yeah, those are the main points. You're probably best just watching the last episode for the rest. So, let us continue. But straight away, we've also found out one of the other major sort of subjects that's been brought up with Natsuki here. Just about her hobby of manga and stuff, and you know, introducing friends to it and stuff like that, and maybe hanging out with friends at her house reading manga. Apparently, my dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. So her manga as well. If her dad found her manga, he would beat her up. So Natsuki is a victim of domestic abuse. Wow. Again, more depression and now abuse. This game. So, let us keep going. At least it's safe here in the club room. So she comes to school in the club for safety. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Oh. You told Monika your deepest, darkest secrets? Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the person to tell all your deepest, darkest secrets to in this club. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Yeah, you got a friend introduce reading manga with you. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. True. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? She can't admit that. ... So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. This is interesting so far. There's not been any weird random glitches or changes in the text. And I noticed the new game load game symbol on the menu screen was back to normal. So until something weird happens again, is it just going back to normal? I don't know, guys. ... Several ... More ... I don't recall this. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. Oh yeah, she fell asleep. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Okay, never mind. The messed up stuff is still continuing. Oh my god. What the hell? What the heck does this mean? If you guys can read that, if you know what that means, then go for it. Let me know in the comments. And why are your eyes and mouth blurred out? What the hell? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Monika. Hi. What's up? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? ... Uh-oh. She doesn't seem happy to see Monika, as usual. Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... Apologies about that if you heard that. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Dave. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. What, does she have... I don't know, is that like to do with sugar levels or what? Or no. Do explain, please, Monika. Anyway, oh, of course you won't. Why don't we all share poems now? Oh, great. Right. This is very weird, we're not having 4 girls here. We're just going back to normal. Read poems, except one of you is missing. And you all seem to have forgotten about her. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, so let's change it about a little. Well, why not start with Monika? I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. Impress the president.
Hi, Dave. I just saw you just a second ago. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Yes, sure you are. You're always listening. You're stalking every single person in this club.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Yes, you tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets, Dave. You must tell me all. I will make you mine.
That's just what I imagine, or something like that. She's just wanting to know everything about us and
tell me everything you know about the other girls so I can use them against them.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Oh, why? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Alright, I guess he's nervous.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Dave. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know.
Why?
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon, okay?
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Dave.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh no, not cute writing. Oh god. This is manly cuteness.
Oh jeez.
No.
You're making fun of my poetry.
It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
Oh. Dating tips, or at least making friend tips. Bring food to her.
She'll cling to you like a puppy.
Oh. Okay. So is Natsuki secretly clinging to you, Monica, via food?
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often.
Wow. God, Natsuki, you really did tell her everything. And that is horrible. Jeez. Fend for yourself, Natsuki, even though you live with your family.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down.
Oh, so is that what she did?
Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth.
Whoa. God, that's a dig at her figure as well, Monica.
But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know.
God. Okay.
Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side.
Yes, the bright side in Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sure it's there. We'll find it, guys, right?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Yeah, sure. Why not, Monica?
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You're the president of the Literature Club. If you're not good at poetry, then what the hell? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
So you're good at covering up your feelings. Interesting.
I see.
Well, let's read it then. Hole in Wall. I'm not sure if we've read this one already, guys, but just to be on the safe side, I'll read it anyway. Hole in Wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Wow. Very themed, very metaphorical too, kind of thing. So
I'm assuming the he she's talking about is us, the main protagonist, and she must be talking about feeling trapped within the club room and she refers to the other girls as just sounds. Yeah, others in the room, are they talking? Playing tricks on my ears with others scrolling in the background. So she feels claustrophobic, trapped, choked within the club. Interesting, and it sounds as if the only thing that can save her is me. I may be reading too into it, I may be getting too into it, but wow. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Yeah, me joining the club and you're targeting me pretty much. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Oh, more writing tips if it's a new one. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
I don't know if we've had that tip yet.
Thanks for listening.
Okay, so, now, if I remember the last episode, we made a poem that was kind of balanced between Natsuki and Yuri. We'll see if it makes any difference, but if it doesn't, then I think what I'll have to do with the next poetry writings is try and get one that's very specific to Yuri and one that's very specific to Natsuki. I think that's the way to progress, guys, because I know there's different scenarios and there's different endings, so we need to find them. Let's go for Yuri next. Uh-oh. She looks uncomfortable. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
We're pretty novice. Amateur. Ah, so it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Totally, like a totally different person.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Uh-oh, there's the first dig at Natsuki from Yuri. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Well, definitely not to Natsuki since she's not within earshot. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, get other thoughts and opinions is good. Ghost Under Light, right, we definitely read this one, I'm sure we read this one. Ghost Under Light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. Last remaining street life to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
Well, I can still read it. And I can hardly talk, my handwriting is atrocious as I've mentioned before. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? She's into anything fantasy and horror themed.
Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dave.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point.
Oh, whoops, that's me. My voice went a little strange there. I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Symbolism.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Okay, and now to Natsuki. ... Question mark.
Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like, of course. First of all, ...
Natsuki rereads my poem. Yeah, you can't find anything wrong with it, can you?
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? That's what's the point of sharing in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ew.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Ew. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ick! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ew, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. No, she's just very tsundere. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yeah, we've definitely seen eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. That you did. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Sure, Natsuki. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Yes, since Sayuri doesn't exist. I glance around the room. This game is trying to mess with you psychologically as much as possible. I'm sure you guys noticed, but the music went slightly out of tune there. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, is this the fight scene coming up? Well, not literal fight. As a spate of words, an argument. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, Natsuki's thoughts. What's with this language? Eh? Wait, did you say that out loud? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem onto the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Oh. Yeah, I suppose with that line falling flat at the end it is. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? Probably not the best phrase to say I was trying to find something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dave did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Dave liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Uh-oh. Maybe you're just jealous that Dave appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, shots fired at Natsuki. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dave started showing up. Okay. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yep, away you go, Monica. Oh god. Taking out your own securities on others like that. What's happening? Guys, this is creeping me out a little bit. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Oh, wow. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Oh, guys, this is a little creepy. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Oof. Jesus. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa. Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Wow. Wow, so Natsuki has got family and domestic problems. And now she's suggesting Yuri and cutting. Oh boy. I hope that's not the case, but... probably is. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Shit, does Yuri cut herself? Oh, man. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Yeah, I think she did. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Whoa! Language, girls! Yeah, go on. Let Dave hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Whoa. Ah! Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Yeah, we're hearing this. Dave, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. ... Yeah, I don't know what to say at this point either. What? Jesus! Okay, no time to read that, guys. Pause the video if you wanted to read it. Oh god. I don't even know what I'm choosing here. Let's try Natsuki. Oh, okay. Oh, are we getting closer to them? Let's try Natsuki again. Okay. Okay, let's try Yuri. Ah, okay. I don't think it matters here, guys. Yuri. Yuri. Natsuki. Whoa, we're getting really close. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Whoa! Monica. Hi. You're quite close. What the fuck is going on? Hi, Monica. What's up? How's it doing? How you doing? How you doing? Is it Monica? It's just Monica on screen now, guys. What? Oh, do I need to click? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, she's breaking the fourth wall again. She's actually gone in front of the text and the characters. Dot 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 dot. Hey, Dave. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Yeah, it's a bit of a heated argument in there. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some present I am, right? I'll let you guys be the judge of how good a president Monica is. I can't even confront my own club members properly. You confronting the club members about their problems and feelings, or about your problems and feelings, Monica? I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. I'm not buying that statement. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Yes, of course. We'll spend less time with them and more time with you. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Yes. Okay, great. Let's hang out, Monica. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh? Oh, God. Oh, no, she's in tears. Oh, bad feelings, guys. Bad feelings. And she runs. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Well, they've separated, at least. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri, what did you say to Natsuki? Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Dave, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. All about it by tomorrow. How can you be so sure, Monica? I'm getting kind of like... seems that, well, Monica can break the fourth wall in this game, so she's kind of like... she's kind of giving me the vibes of like Suzumiya Haruhi a little bit. She like a god in this game. She makes references in the scripts of the game. I'm pretty convinced she had something to do with Sayuri's dying, and conveniently Sayuri's character's been deleted from the game, and maybe that has something to do with Monica as well. I think Monica might be some kind of like god in this game. Okay, well, you're sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow, so if there's clear evidence that Natsuki has forgotten, then I think Monica can control everything. Completely. Dot dot dot. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Dot dot dot. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Yes. Why do you want to stay alone in the club room, Monica? What, are you going to plan your evil schemes? Oh, yes, Dave. I'm going to destroy these two, and then I will always be with you. Probably. I'll wait for you to be done. Okay. I think she wants you to leave the room, though, Monica. ... Well, I'm vice president, so... Please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Yeah, I think that's blatantly obvious. It's not that. Yeah. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dave. Oh, good excuse. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But... What? Okay, I'm convinced Monica controls this game from the background. She controls this world, or this club, and everything in it. Okay, so we've skipped further ahead. We are now back to poem writing for the next session. I kind of mentioned before there that sorry if you see that, but I kind of mentioned in the last video, earlier in this one, that we did do a poem in the last episode where it was kind of aimed at both Natsuki and Yuri equally. So this time I think we're going to make one that's specific to them. So we've got to choose 20 words. So I'm going to go for Natsuki first. So I'm going to try and find 20 words that describe Natsuki. And hopefully I don't screw this up, but I'm going to save it just in case I do screw it up. So that's Papa. Oh, what? Okay, I can't choose that because I don't know what that means. Flower. Fluffy. Kitty. Candy. Family. Puppy. So if I remember, Natsuki likes... She, even though she's having family problems, she cares about family, cute things, and fantasy related stuff. So just how I was mentioning the reference to Suzumiya and the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Pink, bunny, parfait. Ooh, this is a toughie. Friend's good. Warm? Yeah. Oh, this is a really tough one. Okay. Lollipop. Play. Valentine. Giggle. Sweet. And ribbon. What? I think that was a copy of the drawing of Sayuri, but I think I chose a full 20 words that relate to Natsuki. So that may have done something, guys, so let's keep going and find out. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dave. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. You want to say something to me without Natsuki or Monica? Natsuki's in the corner. Okay. Manga at her desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Oh. Oh, you definitely don't want Monika around. Okay, I get you. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Wait a minute, this is Natsuki's manga cupboard. What are you doing here?
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Dave, don't say those kind of things so frankly.
Otherwise she's gonna fall in love with you.
They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and...
What?
Sorry, what am I saying right now?
Oh, someone appeared, like Monika, or are you just realizing how embarrassing you are? How embarrassed you are. Not how embarrassing. She's not embarrassed. She's just embarrassed of her own feelings.
I just...
Uh-oh. Natsuki showed up.
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Monika is everywhere.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. ...
Oh, she can't talk to Natsuki yet. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Oh, yes. Oh my god, that is it then. Monika controls everything. Monika is like a freaking god in this world. Natsuki has completely forgotten everything, hasn't she? Wow.
No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. ...
And yeah, Yuri and Dave don't get this. Well, Dave might, because he was listening when Monika said she will completely forget everything. Or move on from it.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Frickin' called it. Monika has wiped Natsuki's memory.
Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez.
The game is changing again.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
Yuri's like, what the hell?
But...
Are you gonna say what you did?
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Uh-oh, that's probably not the best thing to say to Yuri right now. Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Oh great, she doesn't trust us yet. Shit.
Hey!
Suddenly, the door swings open. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Alright, so she's also involved with piano playing. Interesting.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still?
That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's
not gonna happen. Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dave.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. I think it was you, buddy. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Yeah, you know clearly what you missed because you'd erased Natsuki's memory. Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Dave, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today.
Oh, okay, sure.
I mean, in the club.
Oh, yeah, of course, don't completely reveal that you want a date with him. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much.
Uh-oh.
She's used to being ignored.
Oh god. You're gonna go down the same path and argue with her again.
Come on, we're going over there.
Uh-oh. Did I miss something? Or have we just skipped some time? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. What? Is this an Illuminati reference in Doki Doki Literature Club? Really?
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
Wow.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
Yes, this is the kind of books I thought Yuri would have an interest in.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to...
Whoa, okay. I'm getting kind of references to, like, slight references to Naruto with, like, Orochimaru's experiments, and there's also slight references to, like, Elfenlied with cutting off limbs and stuff like that.
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
Yes, and probably a bit too much for this game.
But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
Yeah, not the various things that happen in it.
Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dave?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
God, your character's getting darker by the second. Jeez.
Then, suddenly... Oh!
I didn't skip anything, guys. That's just the game.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Uh-oh.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
Can I go back? Fuck. It won't let me go back. Yeah, so the text it skips over and puts in jargon. You can't get it in the history. Damn it. But I think she was going to say something along the lines of seeing those kind of things in books pushes her buttons kind of thing.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yeah.
What the
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah, you don't sound too confident about that. You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Okay, I didn't read all of that, but I'm pretty sure I read the line, I was just bathing in the thought of your body heat. Wow. But of course it's missing from the lines. Of course. I don't know, guys, but Yuri's starting to go towards the trail of like Gasai Yuno from Mirai Nikki. Is she gonna turn yandere on us? I hope not. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Aww. So we're kind of... So I'm holding the book, there's my hand. The classroom's got a computer as well. Good, we can go online and say, help, Monica is trying to destroy us all. So Yuri is holding the book on one side, we're holding it on the other, but he's still going to turn the pages, isn't he? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Ah.
Whoops. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Yep, that makes sense. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Stop looking so nervous, Yuri. Eh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. She's got used to your pace of reading. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Jeez. Exchanging thoughts and feelings through page turning now. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh god, that is a creepy smile.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about.
Oh. Let me guess, this character is also like totally bloodthirsty and killing everything, I'm guessing.
Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else? Dense as always.
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet.
Oh, alright, yeah, so not revealing spoilers, but I think I've just nailed it on the head that the character goes either insane killing machine already or will become one.
So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Dave?
Okay, guys. We've covered quite a bit in that episode, and it's also gone on for quite a while, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this one right here, and then we'll see why Yuri rushed off to the water fountain and whatever next time, and also see what Monica has to say. I guess Natsuki's still just reading manga at her desk, so we'll see what she has to say in the next episode as well, I guess. Plus, we still haven't even got our poems ready, so poetry reading in the next episode as well, I guess, guys. So at this point, thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a massive, beautiful thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button as well as the bell, so you get notifications about when I publish content on the channel. If you've got anything you want to ask me, or talk about the game in general, or anything else you want to say, just post it down below in the comments. And yeah, we'll find out what happens in the rest of Doki Doki Literature Club, how the game changes from the main story and glitches and various surprises. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!